All right, hi everybody, John Meadows here, and today we're doing an exercise index video, and I want to talk about an exercise I call stretch pull downs. Now, there's actually two versions of this I want to share with you, but I'm going to flash a couple seconds of some old videos up. So about 10 years ago, when I first started this channel, I was doing these little exercise index videos, 10, 20-second video just to show you form, and I had this version called a scapula stretch pull down. And I had another version we'll get to, but that's essentially what I'm doing today. So let me talk a little bit about regular pull downs first, then I want to show you these two other versions I really like. So I mean, when you think about doing a pull down, there's a couple things like, people talk about, well, why you're doing them. So generally speaking, your primary movers are going to be, your agonist muscles are going to be your latissimus dorsi, right, your lats, and your teres major. It's a little muscle to sit you on your shoulder blade. Then you have these muscles that kind of help. Your biceps help a little bit, your rhomboids, that's muscle that goes to your shoulder blades, to your spine, your traps, that's, there's three parts to it, shaped like a trapezoid. Brachialis helps some. So you got all these other muscles that kind of help. Then you have stabilizers, your triceps actually, your rotator cuff. So what we've always been taught when we do pull downs, well, what we've been taught lately when we do pull downs is basically, all the studies are pretty much showing the grip width doesn't matter as much as we thought it did. But basically, you're going to keep your spine pretty flat. You don't want to overarch. If you overarch, you lose a lot of tension throughout the lat. It goes up in your upper back. You don't want to cave in your chest. You don't want to do that. But basically, you lean back 20 or 30 degrees to line up your lat with the machine. And you're kind of pulling kind of like this. And there's been a lot of good educational lat pull downs lately, so I got to give Chasm credit for Min 1. Some of the pull downs he does too, they're single arm, reaching forward, which lines up your lats perfect. He's doing a really nice job of educating us on how to really get your lats engaged. Now, what does that have to do with what I'm talking about? Well, I have a little different version that I like to sprinkle in. And I used to call these scapula stretch pull downs. So let me explain how you do it first. So you're going to use a weight that's a little heavier than you could normally use with good form. Essentially, this is a partial. So we're going to make the weight a little heavier, and we're only going to pull it down to the top of our head. Okay, and we're going to come straight up and straight down. So it's not going to give you a full contraction of your lats, but that's not what it's made for. Hey, Brett, could you come here for a second? So really the area that we're looking at right here, it's its upper area, right up here, the teres muscles and this upper lat. So it's kind of designed for that, not so much here. So the way we do this, go ahead, Brett. So again, the way we do this, you're going to get a weight that's heavier, and you're only going to do sets of 8. This is how I like doing it. But watch Brett, he's going to sit straight up. He's going to keep his spine neutral. Yeah, just sit straight up. He's going to bring it down to the top of his head. Now don't smash yourself in the head, about right here, and he's flexing really hard right here. So right here in that area, he's flexing really hard. Now he's going to come up, now he's going to stretch, and he's going to come straight down like that. These are amazing to hit this area right here. They're really good. So a couple things, Brett's not doing this, but don't throw your head forward. That's not a good thing. Yeah, you don't want to do that. There's a lot of muscles. There's scalene, sternocleidomastoid. A lot of muscles in there can get tight, give you headaches. And don't pull it behind your head. I don't particularly like that. I don't particularly think it's good for your shoulder capsule. You can do it if you want. I just wouldn't do it. But again, watch how Brett's doing it. Straight down, top of his head. And right now, when he has it down, he's flexing. So I used to call these scapula stretch pull downs. Now I just call them stretch pull downs. But these are awesome to target that area right there. Give these a try in your workout, like 4 sets of 8, something like that. I think you'll really like them. Now, I do want to show you one other version. This is the regular stretch version. So
hello everybody, my name is Alexander Meadows, and today I'm going to be doing 1.5 GT. For more videos, go to my Instagram at MeadowsGang48.
So there's another way. So now let's take the form that I was talking about earlier. So a regular pull down, lean back 20, 30 degrees, Elbows are kind of coming back a little bit this way. Go ahead and do a regular pull down. So now there's another version of a stretch pull down. Now what you do here is you need a training partner to do this. So when Brett gets to the stretch position at the top, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push down and make it heavier, then I'm going to let go. So you get into a rhythm. Top, stretch. Notice I'm not just jumping on it. It's a rhythm, right? So stretching right there. Right there. So he's doing a regular pull down, but it's a stretch version. Right there.
With a light push, you're not.
It's a light push. Now, as you get stronger and you get better at this, you go a little bit harder. Some people, I got to grab a hold of this thing and like really push it down. But start off just light. It's a rhythm. See how I'm getting into the push as he's getting up to the top, and then let go. So that's another stretch pull down version we do. Feels fantastic when your upper lats. I've never seen anybody get injured doing any of these. These work great. They feel really good. So why would you even do these? So this last one right here, if you've seen my training programs, you know that toward the end of the workout, I like to do something where I'm really stretching the muscle really hard. Like say you're training chest, I'll put maybe some kind of a fly motion or a deep push-up motion, something to really stretch and elongate the muscle. We know from experience, just from seeing it through the years, and now we know with the literature that's out there, that training muscles at long muscle lengths are very, very beneficial. So this is a way to do that for your back from this angle right here. And then the first one I did, the ones I call the scapular stretch pull downs, those are just phenomenal to stretch and also target that area too. Target a more specific area right there. So that's a couple things I want you to try. Again, something like 4 sets of 8, 3 sets of 8 of either one of them. I would generally, the forced push down, I would generally put near the end of the workout when you're already pumped. And then the first one we did, you could really put that anywhere. It's not a super hard stretch, it's just heavy weight and you're reaching. So it's not too extreme. But anyways, those are a couple things I've just done over the years. I started doing these I remember I was getting ready for the Ohio in like 1997. So I've done these for over 20 years. Really, really like them. I thought I'd tell you about them today. Hopefully you'll give it a shot and you'll enjoy it. That's it for today. Thanks. We'll see you next time.